recording. Stop recording. Button.
Hey guys, this is Jordan Manley with the Blind World here, and I thought I'd give you an insight to how I'm able to read. So, as you can see from the title, it's a video that I didn't intend to do, but I'm doing anyway, and this is how I read using a Braille note. So, most of you in the blind community, if you do or do not know what a Braille note is, it's a Braille device that allows the user to read documents, files, stories, books, and whatnot in Braille. And for me, this device has changed my life. So, I don't know if Sam from the Blind Life has done a video on a Braille note. He's done a lot of technology videos. But just to let everyone know, I'm not copying him. This is a video that's in my own. It's my own video. So without further ado, I'm going to show you how this works. So at the moment, I do not have speech on this device. So by pressing the space bar and the second left cursor key, I can turn the speech on. So
word processor, main menu.
So we are in the main menu.
Word processor.
We have word processor. When I press the enter key,
keyword menu.
I go to the keyword menu. So there's several options here actually.
Create a document.
So create a document, where I can create a document in Braille.
Open a document.
Where I can open the document in Braille.
Quick notes.
Quick notes is where you can do quick notes, but I don't recommend doing it because it actually breaks down to the device, which is not good.
Emboss a document.
Emboss a document, where you can emboss in Braille.
Print a document.
You print the document.
Set up options.
You set up options, where you set up options.
Keyword options list. File type for new documents. Currently Braille document. Keyword type. Main menu. Word planner.
So my planner, it's a planner. I don't use it.
Address list.
Right, my address list. So this is where I keep my email addresses and whatnot. So the likes of Matt from Blind to Billionaire, if I had to send an email to you, I'd use my iPhone, which I'm using to record this video, or the Braille note.
Email.
An email is the same.
Internet.
Internet, that's where I can go online.
Chat.
Don't use chat.
Media center.
Media center, that's where I keep my media files.
Navigation.
Navigation, which is maps.
Book reader.
Book reader is books.
Scientific calculator.
Scientific calculator.
Database manager.
Database manager.
Games.
Games.
Extensions. X.
Extensions X.
File manager.
File manager.
Utilities.
Utilities.
Terminal for screen reader.
Terminal for screen reader. Keyboard learn.
For information, press space with I. For the options menu, press space with O. End of menu. Main menu.
So that's all I have on the Braille note. Now, when I press I,
Press enter for www.humanware.com/ list of favorites and google.com.url. Google.
so I immediately go to Google, and
Text input.
for example,
Who is Molly?
Burke,
Or question mark.
by typing in the Google search,
Who is Molly Burke? Google search. Top of page. New line.
about Molly Burke. So, as you guys know, as it says for me here in Braille, about Molly Burke, a motivational speaker and YouTuber. At just 4 years old, Molly Burke's world became a little bit darker. She was diagnosed with retinitis pigmentosa. Molly Burke, YouTube. My P.O. Box. P.O. Box. I'm not going to name that out because that's against privacy, and I want to respect her privacy with her P.O. Box. Now, guys, that's the information I actually have on Molly. And I have to say that she's a great person, and I actually hope to meet her one day. Now, I have a related list, like videos on YouTube. So, in the related list, I have Molly Burke merchandise, Molly Burke blind, Molly Burke Instagram, Molly Burke shop, Molly Burke Shane Dawson, Molly Burke Central Park, Molly Burke isn't blind. I'm actually going to read this because I want to see what this is about.
Molly Burke isn't blind. Google search. Top of page. No line.
Unpopular opinion. Read it. 18 posts, 12 authors. Last post, 1 June 2018. I watched so many of her videos and it baffles me how much she knows about things sight related. Well, guys, just because she knows things sight related doesn't mean she's not blind. She says she can't remember colours, but she can decorate her apartment and claims to love patterns and the colour pink. Well, no offence, guys, I don't know who wrote this, but I'm going to have to say they're wrong. And I'm coming to Molly's defence here. And that, if you're blind, you can still see patterns. I don't know how, but you can. And just for that person to know, there's a thing called feeling of touch, as she can feel the patterns. And if the patterns are light enough, she can see them. And I feel like people are uneducated about Molly's blindness. Or she's not as blind as she says she is. Now, I didn't intend to talk about Molly Burke in this video. I basically came to talk about my Braille note. But you have to ask yourself, who knows more? Sighted individual or the person who's blind? And in my opinion, it's the person who's blind. They can tell you they're blind, not the sighted individual. But some people think, oh, you're being racist. You're being racist about sighted. No, I'm stating a fact. No, I'm not going to say this next bit. No. Okay. After watching Molly Burke and Jane Charles, I felt so ignorant. A person can feel ignorant. One thing she actually says, luckily, I don't live to prove myself to you. Believe what you want. Stay ignorant. It's up to you. Now, that's what I believe in as well. It's choice. It's free will. If the person is going to be ignorant and stay ignorant, well, anyone in the blind community, you should know this, that there's no point trying to help them. I'm not trying to be hateful when I say this, but there's no point trying to help them. They won't change. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. It's hard to tell. But in my opinion, just because we're blind, we're not here to prove anything to people. We may be here to prove stuff to ourselves, but not to the sighted community. We feel like we do because we've been discriminated by them, but no means do we have to prove that we can live for their needs. It's our needs that are important. But you see, the point I'm trying to make here is, for a blind person or blind people, you talk about inaccessibility. Whereas there's stuff in my Braille note I'm able to access. So for me, there's still inaccessibility. But, like, in my opinion, when you have a Braille note, it makes life so much easy. Because I can download books off of this and read fanfics. And I used to think fanfics are a joke, but they're not. They're actually quite cool. And, guys, that's what I wanted to bring to the conversation. If you like what you see, or you have insight on what I'm talking about, comment down below, give this video a thumbs up, give it a like, subscribe, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope you feel at home here. Thank you. Bye.
Stop recording.